Hello and welcome to Project Cirrus, where in little over 24 hours time we'll be seeing Fraser Corson undertake 2 world record attempts, aiming to become a world record holder in wingsuit flying. Today's been a rest day for Fraser, but we caught up with him this morning just to understand what he's going to be doing today and how he prepares for tomorrow morning. So Fraser, 2 years of planning for you, 9 months of training, all comes down to the day before the jump. What are you doing today, final prep wise?
So we just run through the complete system. So we've just been looking at the kit, making sure everything fits where we want it to, all the rigging is in place, and looking at things like where I'm going to exit the aircraft, and then studying the area where between kind of 14 to 20 miles, depending on what the upper winds are, the potential landing sites are. I'm looking for hazards, and it's really just running through the final things with Tad so that we're entirely happy with all the oxygen systems, and we're entirely with the flight plan. You know, how long is it going to take to get up there? Are we installating the cameras? So it's all stuff we thought about beforehand, but it now all comes together for a final check.
And for the rest of the day, you're obviously going to go off and rest. Just talk us through what your evening's going to be, what you're going to be eating, rest, and what time you're going to be up tomorrow morning to make this all happen.
So the rest of the day is a rest day, so I should be going back to the hotel and just kind of decompressing a little bit, probably a quick call with the family, and then we'll eat tonight early, get something kind of some fish and some vegetables, and probably some pasta as well, so a little bit of carbohydrate. And then early night, so probably 8:30 latest crash, get some sleep, and then we are up for 4 o'clock in the morning. Big bowl of porridge, set us off, and that'll give me a bit of energy, because obviously you need to be fueled up for this. And then when you get down here for around 5 o'clock, we start the pre-breathe. So we'll pre-breathe for around an hour and a half in totality, because although there's an hour kind of before we launch, we'll actually be obviously breathing oxygen on the climb up to altitude as well. And then we will hopefully reach the altitude we are going for at around 7 o'clock tomorrow.
Last question. Yesterday you had a slight twinge in your shoulder with one of your jumps. How's it feeling now?
Yeah, it's still there. It's slightly improved, but it's a little stiff. I'll just give it a bit of ibuprofen and a few exercises on it, and I can still fly the suit. Time will tell in terms of the endurance, but I'll give it my best shot.
Good man, we're all rooting for you. Best of luck. We've also had our world record adjudicator arrive today. Jim Hayhurst, who adjudicated on Felix Baumgartner's jump, is here to explain how he's going to be monitoring tomorrow's world record attempts.
My background is Air Force engineering, and I've been involved with sport parachuting and skydiving for over 45 years. So over the years I've learned a lot about the technical requirements, and in particular more recently, as GPS has become the unit or the measuring tool for these high altitude jumps and flights, I've gotten to become pretty experienced in using those to document these kind of performances. My job is in some ways, like a crime scene where you have chain of custody of the evidence. It's very similar from the start of the jump to the end of the jump. Someone has to be tracking where the units that are used to record the jump are and whether they've been tampered with, as well as to be able to decode the units after the jump, download the data, and then take a look at it and see what actually happened.
So that's it. That's 2 years of planning, 9 months of training, and it comes down to this. Tomorrow we're going to see Fraser Corson take on his world record attempts. You can follow it all live on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/Fujitsu UK or facebook.com/Fujitsu ICT. You can see all the action unfold live. See you tomorrow.